Welcome to the Balanced Recruiter, a slightly unhinged, definitely honest, and occasionally helpful space where we talk about burnout, balance, career chaos, and why your to do list still has 19 things on it, even though you've been working on it all day, in theory. Hi, I'm Chastity, recruiter, trainer, puppy mom, and professional plate spinner. I handle everything from onboarding to offboarding, job description slaying, to comp agreement wrangling, all dodging laundry and resisting the urge to book a runaway trip to Korea. And my self care routine? It's kind of like my gym membership. I love the idea of it, but the execution? Yeah, let's just say it rarely shows up. I used to get massages regularly, pedicures monthly, but I was told once, oh, that's a luxury. But I finally said, no, it's a necessity. I used to stand all day in my heels, walk the store floor, handle constant stress. Yeah, those massages and pedicures, stress relievers. I also used to do bubble baths, light candles, and throw on really good music. And without realizing it, those rituals helped me handle a lot of stress. That's the messy reality of self care. It's not always glamorous. So today, we're diving into what self care really is and why it's so much more than just face mask and a glass of wine. Point number one, the myth of pretty self care. So let's start with the obvious. Instagram lied to us. When you hear self care, what comes to mind? Bubble baths, candles, maybe a jade roller if you're feeling fancy. And yes, I do love a good bubble bath, but self care isn't just Instagram aesthetics. Real self care is often boring, like doing the dishes before bed so tomorrow isn't chaos, setting boundaries in your calendar, actually closing the laptop when you said you would. Not glamorous, not post worthy, but honestly, way more life saving than cucumber water. Point two, micro versus macro self care. There are two types of self care, micro and macro. Who knew? Micro is the quick stuff, stepping away from your desk, drinking water, moving your body, saying no to one more meeting. Macro is the foundation. It's your sleep. It's your routines. Do you have healthy boundaries? Building a life that doesn't feel like a hamster wheel, which I know a bunch of us are on. The trap? Thinking micro fixes macro. A 5-minute walk helps, but if you're running on 4 hours of sleep every night, no candle in the world can fix that. It has to be both. Little rest in the day and bigger systems supporting you long term. Point number three, guilt free self care. Here's the kicker, most of us feel guilty for taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I know I do. When I have to like step away from my desk or hide in the bathroom so my family, just kidding. But we do feel guilty. Raise your hand if you've ever said, I don't have time for that, or I should be doing something else. Yep, I feel the same. But here's the truth, self care isn't selfish, it's survival. It keeps you able to show up at work, at home, for your people, and for yourself. You cannot fill someone else's cup when your cup is empty. Skipping it doesn't make you stronger, it makes burnout sneak in. Today's sticky note reminder is self care is not a luxury, it's maintenance. Like changing the oil in your car? Boring, yes. Necessary? Absolutely. Skip it too long and things start to break. Take care of you before the burnout tow truck shows up. You only have one body, one mind, only one you. All right, while we wrap this up, let's do a quick reflection because you know I love a good reflection. What's one boring form of self care you can do today? Not the spa day version, the practical one. Maybe it's going to bed 30 minutes earlier, drinking water, or putting your phone down before bed. Choose one. Call it enough. Because balance isn't built on bubble baths. Although I love a good bubble bath, it's built on boundaries, and sometimes those bubble baths and massages are the boundaries we set for ourselves. Thanks for tuning in. New episodes will drop every week just in time for the weekend. Be sure to follow, share, scream into the world, whatever makes you feel good today. And remember, burnout is real, balance is the goal. And I'm somewhere in between this week, probably crying in my meeting notes. See you in the next episode.